So last time we found out that Gosetsu was actually captured by the Sekiseigumi, and so we are going to release him now. Hancock's going to pay the right people. Is it really going to be as simple as he says, do you think? I really don't know, to be honest. Like, he says he's got to pay somebody. I guess we'll see.
How many is that now? 10 in a row?
We're coming to your rescue that you don't need.
Gosetsu!
Oh, this is a surprise. What in blue blazes are you three doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. We've been looking all over for you, and then I suddenly heard you screaming.
Where's Yugiri?
It would seem there has been a misunderstanding. Allow me to explain.
Please do. Were you not captured? Wait, I actually need this explanation, game.
So, in summary,
Okay.
you started a brawl with some off-duty Imperial soldiers and were subsequently arrested by the Sekiseigumi, whom you somehow befriended and convinced to set you free if you could defeat a given number of them in single combat.
That sounds like Gosetsu.
10 bouts for my freedom, aye. 'Tis but a pity you came too late to witness the last one. And with that, I'm free to go, yes?
Okay, but what happened to Hancock? Hancock went in here to free you.
Our word once given may not be broken, but we pray you make every effort to avoid future altercations.
Oh, there's Hancock. Useless.
Ah, and we had just concluded negotiations. I gather my assistance was not required.
No, thank goodness, because I don't want to be indebted to anybody who works with that little shit Lolorito. He's just laughing. Oh, I love Gosetsu. He's so cool. So, setting that matter aside for the moment, where is Lady Yugiri? Was she not traveling with you? This is bad news. For time, aye, but we parted ways some while ago, the better to improve our chances of finding Lord Hain. Lord Hain? Is it Hain? Lord Hain? Forgive me, I have yet to explain. Lord Hain is the heir to Doma's throne and our master. His was a passionate voice for the cause of Doman liberation, and when we learned of the Emperor's death, it only grew louder. So you seized upon the opportunity and rose up to reclaim your freedom, only for your hopes to be dashed when Xenos led his army unto your lands. The Crown Prince was a merciless foe. Against him and the might of the 12th, we had no chance. Once Lord Hien understood this, he bade Yugiri take to the sea with as many of our people as possible. He, however, would stand and fight, that they might have more time to escape. I remained by his side as well, and together we carried on our doomed war. And then, one day, in a fierce battle, we were separated. I knew not what became of him, only that he was beyond the Empire's reach, and that to find him I would need Yugiri's aid. The situation grows more perilous by the day, for the new Viceroy, Yotsuyu, is a black-hearted, villainess. Oh, it's not a villain, it's a villainess. Who delights in the torment of our people. There is naught she could do to further her pursuit of Lord Hien. It should please you to learn that we are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front in resuming their efforts to overthrow their imperial oppressors. Then allow me to join you. My inquiries here bore no fruit, hence my desire to return to Othard. Once there, I can lead you to our headquarters in Yanxia, where we shall all be reunited with Yugiri. This feels like the beginning of Heaven's War all over again, where I can't pronounce a single thing. Soroban is waiting at the pier. Have fun, you lot! I've been waiting on you, my friends. All preparations have been completed. My ship awaits its passengers. Shall we depart without further delay? After you, my shelled friend, my little ninja turtle. Follow me, my friends. The one with whom we must speak is a man named Tensui. You wish to pay the ruby tithe, yes? With your gil, perhaps? It is just as well. Foreign currencies are in demand these days. I would pay for their passage to Author. Wait, Soroban, does this sum meet with your satisfaction? Ah, the sea has been quite tempestuous of late. Tempestuous of late. Tempestuous, Jesus. Been quite tempestuous of late. I cannot say with confidence that you would reach your destination safely, unless you tripled it. Do you take me for a fool? I know the price, as do all. Alas, we live in interesting times. As you came from Kugane, I should think I need not tell you that. The shadow of war looms. The wise and the cautious shirk our waters and our custom, and the foolhardy sharpen their knives in anticipation. Meaning? Sir, you've got to come quickly. The bastards are at it again! I've tried to convince them to stop, but they weren't having it. Very well, I'll be there shortly. Proposition. Your comrades strike me as a worthwhile investment. I would not hear men name me a cat before Copen, so I shall consider their tithe paid. Not for what they have done, but for what I expect they will do. Okay, but he's green.
Gentlemen, I'm told you were most unreceptive to my associate's requests. I realize you do not look kindly on the Confederacy and her ways, but if you refuse to pay the ruby tithe, your safety in these waters cannot be assured.
Spare me your concern, pirate. Your feeble attempts at extortion will not work on us.
Maybe it's, not extortion, it's a threat. / promise.
You remain at large because we allow it. Because you are such insignificant little pests that we see no need to swat you.
Damn.
But if you wish to risk the ire of the Viceroy, by all means, fire upon an Imperial vessel. Give us a reason to bring the full might of the Garlean Empire to bear against your pathetic fleet.
Oh my god, these guys spitting fire.
Bastards!
Oh.
Gentlemen, surely the fact that you have such limitless resources at your disposal gives you all the more reason to spare some few coins for the less fortunate.
All talk, just as I thought. Come, let us away. I have no time for this rubbish.
Rubbish. With his bad turtlemans.
T-Ada.
We're all the same to them, aren't we? Savages to be ruled or slaughtered.
T-Ada.
They've always balked at paying the ruby tithe, but they were never so eager to pick a fight.
Well, let's fight them.
The problem, you see, is that many of my comrades in the Confederacy are of Doman descent. And the acting Viceroy, well, she's none too fond of Domans, to say the least.
Gee, I wonder why.
If we take any action to hinder the safe passage of an Imperial vessel, she'll accuse us of attempting to foment rebellion and brand us enemies of the Empire, which we can ill afford to be. Like the man said, we're all talk.
And where did the Kojin stand in all this?
They're the turtle
winning
people?
Side, of course. They're mercenaries to a fault, eager to offer their services without coercion.
Right, Kojin are the turtles? The ninja turtles?
The Shellback could tell you more, though something tells me he would rather not.
Okay, yeah. Is Shellback a slur for the turtle people?
I don't understand. If the Garleans are causing the Confederacy this much trouble, and if so many of you are Doman to begin with, why aren't you willing to fight back?
Yeah! Tell him, Lise. I'm like almost fully underwater.
Spoken like a true friend of the Doman Liberation Front. If you're planning to rouse us with noble words and grand promises, don't bother. We all know what the Imperial Army can do. Compared to them, we're boys with boats.
Look at me. Look, my shoulders are almost under the water. What the?
Besides, what ties a man may once have held to his home are forsaken upon joining the Confederacy. We look out for none but our own.
Okay, so I don't like the Confederacy. They're kind of lazy. Like, we literally could have been doing this whole time.
Be that as it may, our livelihood is under threat. And the captain will need to decide soon whether we're to go down in a blaze of glory, or bow and scrape for crumbs from the Emperor's table.
Wait, who's their captain?
All while our friend the Viceroy continues her purge of Doma's radical elements. I believe she's holding court in one of the fishing villages even as we speak.
Ooh, we're gonna go see her?
That she-devil! Her perfidy knows no bounds!
Perfidy! Gosetsu, chill, you're fine.
She must be stopped! Come, let us find Soroban and put us here at once!
Okay, he is like, relax.
Tell the others that these ones have paid. We all have places to be.
I shall return to the ship and prepare for our departure. If you have any remaining business to conduct with the pirates here, I pray you do so now. Ah, that reminds me, Kilzor, would you be so kind as to inform the Confederates of our plans? The more they know of our movements, the less likely we are to be mistaken for another vessel by their comrades. So tell them where we're going and what we're doing? But what if they're bad? What if they have like a leak? Excuse me, like a mole. What if they have a mole? Ah, you're one of the Ijin from the beach. Leaving us already? I hate that it's called Ijin. What is that? Is that a mount? No need to pay the tithe, like Tensui said. On the other hand, if you were to peruse our wares and find anything to your liking, we should be glad to sell it to you for a fair price. Okay. I bet they have a mole on their butt. They might. It just might. You've spoken with the Confederates up above then. Excellent. If you are ready to depart, we may do so at any time. I'm ready. Let's freaking go, baby. I don't have anything else going on. Then let us be off. I shall deliver you to the fishing village of Isari. Wait, Tensui said the Viceroy was holding court in one of the fishing villages? Did he not? Should Isari chance to be the village in question, we would instantly find ourselves surrounded by Imperial soldiers. I think it's safer to come ashore some distance away. Very well, I know just the place. Oh man. Here we are. I'm reasonably certain none bore witness to our approach. And with this, I believe I have fulfilled the terms of our agreement. Aye, that you have. You have my deepest thanks, Soroban. Truly, we are blessed to have befriended such a clever and industrious merchant. Oh, you are much too kind, good sir. I know not where your path may lead, but I wish you the very best, and hope that we shall meet again. Bye, Soroban. See. It is. I mean, it must be, right? Wait, is this where we find out that we actually know who the Viceroy is?
Even accounting for the rebellion, such indiscriminate shows of force seem pointlessly excessive.
If only you knew how commonplace such scenes have become. Are we too late?
Over there, someone's coming.
Oh, there's fucking what's-his-nuts. Beginning to really hate this guy.
It is she, sworn enemy of Doma, of my master. The traitor who sold her homeland to the Garleans. Yotsuyu.
Yotsuyu.
The Viceroy herself. And look behind her. Isn't that...
I can't remember his name. But yeah, it's him. Oh, she's pleasant.
Filth and squalor everywhere I look. How very Doma. What I wouldn't do for a drink.
Wow, I like her so much already.
Come now. You've no reason to look so afraid. You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember? 'Tis better to bend with the wind than stand tall and be broken. Therein lies hope. Therein lies freedom.
I don't like that saying.
I come before you today seeking affirmation. A heartfelt declaration. You are free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should.
Do you imagine coming into rule of like a province and ruling it for 25 years and still having to go around to like fishing villages and towns and be like, look, we're in charge, people. We've been here for 25 years. You'd think you'd know that we're in charge by now, and the people are like, nah, fuck you, get out of here, blah. Like, you clearly, like, get out. Ooh, and now the turtle people, the bad turtle people.
A resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Korjin this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane. But we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say? Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
So she like threatening them? Like she's gonna kill everybody because he came from this village?
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Well said, that man. Of course, it wouldn't do to simply take you at your word.
No, she's gonna have him kill him or something crazy. Yep, shoot him is what she's gonna say. This place is awful.
Kill him. Surely you can do that much. He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you. Next, I want you to shoot those two over there. Too old to work, you understand. A burden on the Empire. And we can't have that.
But they're my parents. You can't expect me to...
Man, I really want to, but we can't. If we run in there now, like, we're fucked. Like, we'll just get killed.
He's right. They would simply take the villagers hostage.
And it will let them know that we're here, so it'll be bad.
We must consider the wider picture. If we act recklessly, we risk alerting the Garleans to our presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels. To say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Open your eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go. I am putting an end to this madness.
No, Gosetsu, they'll kill you.
I will approach the village alone and identify myself. As a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive, they will wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
It gives us like 30 seconds.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand.
We live and die at the pleasure of the Kami. My fate is in their hands and no others. If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to change.
But that doesn't fill me with any comfort, Gosetsu.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death. And this is nothing like Kugane.
Nor is it like the Reach, Lise, or the Wall. Let him go. Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
We just got him back and now he's leaving?
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, you may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must go.
No!
Another idiot like all the rest.
She's gonna kill him anyways?
I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental. Something intrinsic. Something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
She's gonna kill him anyways.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
Yotsuyu!
Well now, this is a surprise.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this farce, here and now, and I shall surrender myself to you. Refuse, and all shall answer to my blade.
I know we don't know him that well, but I don't want him to die.
Bring him to the tavern.
Hit her, just like I hate it as much as you, maybe even more. Every fiber of my being was crying out to intervene, but what's done is done. Gosetsu's gamble has gifted us the time we need to find a solution. He bade us seek aid at the distant tower. Yes, for want of a better idea, I say we do just that, while taking care to avoid the Imperials.